matches versus FX Dakpo and Karna.
Here they are. They're doing this. They're doing the Atlanta Braves motion.
They're explaining an in-game scenario to each other
Simultaneously. That's
Yeah.
how in synergy they are. That they are both explaining the same concept to each other at the same time.
Hand signals are very important.
Very important.
All right, now we're actually getting started. It looks like it's going to be Karna's Cloud and Dakpo's Diddy versus, what we saw last time, the Trident True, the Link, and the Mewtwo.
Secondaries from both members of the blue team.
Yeah, I would say doubles mains, though. Dakpo has definitely been working on the Diddy to the point where I would call that a main. And in general, every time I see Karna play in doubles, it's this Cloud.
Yeah.
Unless something goes wrong. Horribly, horribly wrong.
I usually what I see from Karna is game one is Cloud, and then they go to a stage the Cloud doesn't like, and then he plays Sheik for the rest of the set.
Okay.
And usually what I see from Dakpo is Luigi. I've never seen his Diddy in doubles.
He's definitely done Diddy a few times. I think it's all very matchup dependent. He has very specific reasons for picking certain characters in doubles. Back before he had the Diddy and he was just cycling between Luigi and Zero Suit, he would say, all right, if the characters are very mobile characters, I'm going to go Zero Suit because I don't want to be boxed out with Luigi the whole time.
I would dare say that Dakpo is the best single doubles player in DFW.
I would agree with you.
So much so that he taught a class on doubles theory. Oh my goodness.
Poke.
The shield poke with the cross slash.
I love the little cute. He empty hopped just around Mew². Mew² was like, I'm not going to drop my shield. That would be stupid. And then his shield gets low enough that he just gets shield poked.
That was like the anime mind games where it's like, huh, you're a fool if you think I'm going to drop my shield, Dakpo. Then he goes, you fool, you held your shield up for too long, and now I will shield poke you.
It was definitely an anime moment.
But like very quickly to happen.
Yeah.
Like all of that would have had to have been said like 10 times faster.
I think if it was translated into an anime episode, it would have been a full episode.
Yeah.
Maybe even an art.
If it was Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Back to the match. Both members of Blue Team had control of center stage there for a little while, but
fighting for it yet again. Ooh, but that's the confirm that Hyrule here was looking for in the past couple of games. Double jabs can set up for his up B, his spin attack, as well as his down smash, sometimes the forward smash. To catch an air dodge into the ground.
I'm wondering how Karna's going to use his limit here because both brothers are at definite kill percents. I'm wondering if he's going to go for a risky projectile throw, perhaps, or if he's just going to try to save it, even though he is relatively close to his own kill percent, especially in doubles.
It looks like he's trying to save it for potentially a finishing touch on Mew² right now.
But it may be holding it a bit too long.
He is using that extra weight from limit to keep him alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, I guess it is. All right, Dakpo's off stage, and that will get Karna killed, trying to keep control of center stage for the team. So limit goes a little bit to waste.
And he might not have a lot of time to charge another limit here.
Oh, that could have been bad.
And just missing the sweet spot on the down air, but still getting damage.
It's really, really cool just how well these the green team knows each other's characters, because let's be honest, Mew² was pixels away from hitting Hyrule Hero with that neutral air, but he stood there and knew. And I gotta say, Dakpo Karna is usually the team to beat Hyrule Hero Mew², but green team is definitely showing that they have learned.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Karna has no limit up against two full stocks of the green team, and he is sitting at 90%. That is not a good look. It is certainly doable if he's able to get limit.
Oh!
He killed himself.
Yeah, he did kill himself, but it would have been worth it if he got that kill.
Had he got that down air and killed Blink there, that was more than doable.
The hit stun would have also, from the hit lag from hitting him, also would have saved him, if I'm not mistaken, because he would have not gone as low.
Right. That makes sense. Makes sense.
So
the hit stop.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is hit lag, isn't it? When you hit someone, hit stun is when you've been hit.
No, hit stop is when your character stops after hitting them, and then hit lag is like the recoil that your character takes or something weird.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. There's a lot of really dumb arbitrary names that we put on our game.
Anybody who's never watched a Smash 4 tournament before would be very confused to hear us saying two words that are identical to each other.
Yeah. Is it the pause or the stop? Or maybe the lag?
Well, we'll see, I suppose.
Anyway,
We'll see
moving
if we
on.
get it right here on Battlefield for Game 2. Characters staying the same, which I'm a little bit surprised about. Maybe if Blue Team wins this game, it'll be going to a stage where Karna would be more comfortable with Sheik.
I mean,
but
on this stage, definitely the Cloud is more comfortable. And you can set up some traps. He also has plenty of time to charge that limit.
Karna trying to read that neutral getup, but Hyrule Hero timing it perfectly. Now back on stage to support his Mew² brother. Now, I mean, the thing about Blue Team is that they're remarkably consistent. And that's usually something that works against this Green Team. But so far it hasn't been. So far Green Team has been just remarkably overpowering on the punish game. Along with a pretty decent neutral game. Okay.
Like you said, with that punish game, though.
Yeah, no, the punish game. Certainly present on both sides.
Hitting that classic.
Oh, wow, getting them both with the cross slash.
That's cute.
That was 56 damage. Or
If you think of-
52.
Yeah, something like that. Math,
Just a lot.
math is difficult.
Yeah. All right, he's going to hold that.
Ooh. Wow, characters flying right now.
Left and right.
The only
Or
person
left and left.
only person with their first stock remaining being Karna
Being
right
Karna.
now.
Which is very interesting because usually you see that Cloud is the one that loses his stock first, typically. Due to
Especially
being a very glass cannon-y character.
yeah, I mean, in doubles, a big strat is target the Cloud, kill him early so that you have to take as few Diddy stocks as possible.
Diddy. Oh, but did he miss an opportunity there?
Ooh.
Wow, the finishing
Karna
touch.
certainly did. Karna certainly did.
I think that definitely would have killed, no?
Absolutely. No question in my mind.
Hey, good conversion back throw to up air. And that's the thing about both of these teams is that when they do team combos, they don't miss. They don't miss.
Well, there he hit Dakpo.
And they still didn't miss.
Yeah, you're right. Accuracy is 100%.
It was a half truth, and Dakpo with that save.
That was a really nice run off nair though from Hyrule Hero.
That is Karna's first stock. While I mean, Green Team, both of these stocks for them are looking around death percent.
And then not even sitting at the same number as Blue Team. They're lagging a bit behind. They can turn this around pretty quickly if they're able to get a nice little gimp on Karna and take this Dakpo stock out.
As you do against Cloud.
But they have to hold on to theirs as they do it.
You also have to be very careful to not get stuck in the middle.
That was an interaction that I don't fully understand.
So I think what happened is he back aired, and before he could even get launched. We've been seeing a lot of that lately. A lot of really good catches from Shadow Balls and Aura Spheres and the like. And that was an accidental team kill that will leave Hyrule Hero on his own.
Yeah, after turning it around so nicely, one friendly fire turns it right back around into a very, very poor situation.
Ooh, this is going to hurt a lot.
Dare I say unwinnable.
Against a team like Dakpo and Karna, I don't think anybody can blame you.
It's grim. But right now, you know, Hyrule Hero has to think at the back of his mind.
Downer?
He definitely went for it. You know, he took game one. That's fine. Got to be thinking about the stage counter pick, the character choices that Blue Team might be opting for, and how to.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God!
That was almost the sickest. That was like 1.1.2 Link jab shenanigans.
That was so incredibly deliberate, though. He caught the roll behind him with the extra jab that pushed Karna off stage, and I guarantee you he was setting up for a down air.
Look at that really good recovery. Okay, I've never seen a wave bounce work that effectively with Link.
The movement is really nice right now, but his percentage is piling up so much. Even if he gets a 1v1 situation right now.
Yeah, not. Wow, still alive. 169. That'll do it, but Hyrule Hero doing an impressive job of staying alive as long as he did.
For sure, definitely gave his brother a lot of time to think about, you know, where they're moving in the next step.
Hand it over to the tactician.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
See, Mew² sitting there saying, you did a really good job. You see the way he was waving his finger?
Is
and,
that
like,
your
reeling
Mew²
back?
impression?
No. I can't do a Mew².
That was a really good job. All right.
Dog. You have to throw in the dog.
Okay, dog. That
All
was
right.
a really good
All
job.
right, dog.
Does he call his brother dog?
He calls everyone dog.
Oh, does he? Okay. All right, dog. So you did a really good job there. So we're gonna go to FD, but here's the thing. Okay, we gotta separate them better. We gotta keep them off stage. Okay, dog.
Do you think FD is the choice?
I think perhaps if they wanted to force Karna off of Cloud, that would be the option.
That would certainly force him off.
But that would also put Dakpo onto Luigi, so possibly not. I'm
They
going
are
to
going for
FD, and the
FD.
characters are
staying the same.
Staying.
Yeah.
So we'll see. FD is not the best for Mew² Link, but it does provide a bigger detriment to the blue team here, rather than providing an advantage to the green team.
It gives it makes it a little bit harder for Cloud to sit here and charge limit, but Dakpo is just going in, being the front man while Karna sits back, uses him as a wall of flesh.
And
to
Dakpo
charge
doing
that
an
with a
incredible job at that, of doing so.
I mean, really.
A myriad of aerials and tilts.
That was
Here
the
we go.
quickest limit charge that went unpunished that I've seen.
In doubles.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen many a time with like MKLeo versus Kimura Kiri where they'll just...
Okay.
He did it to us again.
the
Why
air
does he
dodge.
keep doing it to us?
That was a brilliant catch with the finishing touch, but it looked like it wasn't the sweet spot. Definitely didn't send Mew² flying as high as Karna would have hoped. And the thing is, when your finishing touch doesn't kill, it suddenly becomes the worst possible punish.
Yes.
Because you've only done 1%.
The only worst punish is SD, in fact.
I wouldn't even call that a punish at that point.
That's fair enough. Unless you're a Falcon player, and then it's the only way.
Fair enough. Karna now doing a really good job of making sure he has limit on deck at all times.
There it is.
Now this time...
Pretty sick.
Uh-huh.
Mew² needs to stop doing that to us. I don't know why he does it. If it's to confuse his opponents or the commentators.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to hit buttons.
Fair enough. Good recovery there by Karna to get himself a safe passage, but will he be able to make it back? Yeah, no, Mew²'s just going to go to try to punish Dakpo, but no dice. And instead getting himself killed for it.
And right now, this counter pick is working out a little bit more for blue team than it was for green team. Dakpo's just been a fearsome wall that lets Karna get this limit continually.
That was such a smart save by Dakpo, knowing that there's no way to like do a safe save on Karna, but instead going to down air him so that he couldn't get the up throw. Karna's playing with our hearts with those finishing touches.
Yeah, he's connecting them, but he's not taking these stocks. Link was only a 20% or 28% post hit. You know, maybe he thought, well, they nerfed the aerial finishing touch, but Grounder is still really strong, right? Well, it is, but not strong enough to kill a Link at 27.
Wow, okay. Almost setting up there. I like that the blue team almost got that back throw to forward air to back air combo, but just not having the quite right percents for that. And wow, that up B kill's really smart to hold down as he was going up with that up B to get that punish.
Yeah, catching the reverse hit, sending Dakpo flying in a direction he certainly didn't expect.
Wow, at too high of a percent for down smash to even work.
Ooh, bomb bailing Link out of that down air situation.
Karna is really trying to kill Hyrule Hero without burning his limit, but is it worth it at this point? Do you think he should burn it?
I mean, honestly, maybe on Mew² at this point, it's worth just throwing it out for some damage.
Yeah, I mean, Dakpo getting the kill there on Hyrule Hero, so now Mew² stuck in a corner using the down tilt to get them off of him. Dakpo in a bad spot there. Karna a little afraid to try to punish Mew² before he could get that down smash.
Wow, taking the stock from Karna before he does get to use that limit.
Forward throw. Got them in the middle. Sometimes having center stage isn't the best in doubles if your opponents are on either side of the stage because you are surrounded at that point.
Yeah, being sandwiched is never good. Oh, wow, the early SD coming out of Hyrule Hero. He was sitting at a very high percent, but...
Mew² is going to have to get a Gimp or Dakpo. Or both.
I mean, he's also dealing with a Cloud with limit at this percent, so even if he does get Dakpo, he's got to be very careful with how he does it.
Yeah, and I think the hardest part from there as that game ends, I think the hardest part was the fact that he couldn't use one of his most powerful tools, the grab, because if he gets a grab, he will get hit by either limit or that up smash.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. And that was...
That's high tier.
From,
that could be grand finals tonight.
That went from perfectly doable to Link has killed himself, and now I'm in a 2